Counterfeit Game Boy Advance cartridges, originating in and around China, are being distributed throughout the world. These cartridges physically resemble the real ones, and have the same graphics, but they frequently lose save files. For those who want to avoid buying a fake, or suspect they already have one, here's a list of 10 red flags to look out for. If a game doesn't have any of these red flags, then it should be considered real. If the game's label art is different from the real game's label art, it's a fake. Do some research to find out what the real art should look like. Or, if you're shopping on eBay, just avoid the ones that look drastically different from the others. Real games outnumber the fake ones. This one only applies to the 5 main Pokemon games, which have the special colored plastic. Here's what each of the colors should look like. If you have one of these games, and it's the standard gray color, then it's a fake. Many fake games will have the correct color, but be just a shade off. Only a trained eye will be able to tell the difference. None of this applies to Pokemon, Pinball, and Mystery Dungeon, since they both come in standard gray cartridges. If something on the cartridge is misspelled, it's a fake. Here's some common mistakes. Lick-fenced instead of licensed, and Nintendo instead of Nintendo. Also look out for bad punctuation, such as a letter that's mistakenly capitalized. Take a close look at the many symbols appearing on the cartridge. Black market manufacturers have trouble replicating them. The Nintendo symbol on the label should always look like this. If it's slightly off, it's a fake. Once you get your eye trained on the Nintendo symbol, it becomes very easy to spot fakes on eBay. Other poorly replicated symbols are the ratings logo, the seal of quality, the Game Boy Advance imprint on the top, and the Nintendo logo on the back. Please note, if you see a CE symbol, that just means it's a European game, but once again, check to make sure it looks correct. If something is missing that should be there, it's a fake. This can be any of the symbols we just discussed, or it could be a line of text, such as Made in Japan. The 5 main Pokemon games should all have shiny foil labels. If you have one that's not, then it's a fake. Check the 10-digit product code. If it's wrong, it's a fake. Same goes with the model number on the back. Some Game Boy Advance cartridges have specialized designs, but most of them were the standard rectangular model. These standard ones should all look the same when it comes to the little nuances in the plastic molding. For example, this little triangle at the bottom should look like this. The little dot should look like this. These lines here may also vary in how deep they are cut. You may also want to slip the game into the cartridge slot. Sometimes a fake game's plastic is so poorly replicated, it has trouble fitting. Purchase a tri-wing screwdriver, and open the game up to see if there's a battery inside. Most real Game Boy Advance games do not have one, because they use non-battery methods to save games. Fake games only use battery-based memory. Here's the 24 real games that have a battery inside. If your game has a battery, and it's not on this list, then it's a fake. Hold the game up to a light and tilt it. Real games should have 1 or 2 sets of digits imprinted on the label. Fake games do not have any,